Welcome back to Pen and Prosper, a podcast where JT Lawrence is coaching me, Melissa Delport, to be a six-figure author, and we are putting it on the internet. And if you are new here, you have arrived smack in the middle of a two-part episode with the amazing Steve Aitchison. You should definitely go back and watch the previous episode before you start this one. I think we're just going to dive back in. JT, anything you wanted to add?
Nothing apart from how wonderful he is and how lovely it was having him on the show. And you should definitely follow his Substack. It's such excellent value. So
Yes,
go ahead
Indie
and do
Author
that.
Secrets. Indie Author Secrets.
Yeah.
And before we dive in, obviously, our thank yous. We would like to thank our paid subscribers. We would like to thank our editor extraordinaire, Elise, and to our sponsor, Vellum, the book formatting software we could not live without.
If you'd like to try Vellum out and also support the show, this is not an affiliate link, but it shows them that you are watching and you got their name from us. It is tryvellum / and prosper.
Okay, all right. That's enough from us. Let's dive back into our second part of our Steve Aitchison interview.
Steve, sorry, can I ask you a question? You say when you have an organic post and then you make it into an ad, right? I know there are different ways of doing it. Obviously, people don't recommend boosting content, but I know you can go into your ads manager dashboard and then find your organic stuff and then turn that into an ad that way. Is that how you do it?
Yeah. So
Okay.
basically what you're doing, you're just creating an ad just as normal, and it tells you where to download the media. It says, can you download this media or create it from a post?
Okay.
And that's what you do. You just click on the drop down and it shows all your kind of posts on your Facebook author page. And then you click on.
I think I've seen that, yes.
Yeah, it's good. And it asks you as well if you want to keep the social kind of proof or all the proof in that, and you just say yes.
Okay.
That's in a depends how you do it, but you get to keep all the social proof, and that's the whole point of doing it this way as well, because you get to keep that social proof.
Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Thank you. Sorry, I interrupted you. You're just...
No, not at all. Not at all. Right, so the other one I was going to talk about is, so this was the borrowed credibility.
Yes.
So this is a really good one as well, and this is what I'd started with TikTok back in the day in 2023. So what I did, I kind of wrote to 20 book talkers, but they were micro influencers. Tell you why in a second, but you make sure they've only got, say, 1,000 or 2,000 kind of people following them because they're just kind of starting out. But as long as they're posting regular videos on books and you know they love books in your genre, you write to them, just say, listen, I'll send over a copy of my paperback book if you would do a video review on it. And I think I wrote out to 20, and I think 8 or 9 people wrote back, which is really good. That's a good return, actually. 8 or 9 people wrote back, and actually, I think 5 people done videos, and 4 were worthy enough. Well, I'd done kind of 7 videos there. You can see the 7 videos. 7 videos there that I'd done from these influencers. And I used them as ads, because you go back to the influencer and say, listen, do you mind if I put this on social media? And you promise them you put it on your pages, so they'll get kind of return as well. They'll get an ROI on it as well. So they get hopefully more followers. So, and they say, no, just put it on your social media. That's fine. But as long as there's a genuine review from them and they do the video review. And one thing I'm going to ask about this, I'll ask you, I don't know if you've seen this, when reviewers review books, they have it the wrong way around, so you can't see the name of the book.
Yes.
Why do they do that? Is there a reason for that, or?
No, I think it's no. I don't.
It's
think
the way you hold the camera. It's the
Yeah, but you can just flip it and mirror.
Yeah,
mirror
you
the
can
camera,
flip it.
just mirror.
Yeah.
I just wonder why they do. I just wondered if there was a reason. Genuinely.
No,
So you
I
have
think
to
they
edit
just
the
forget
video
to
to flip
invert.
it.
Oh, I think, do you know why it might be? Because I think if you use the inverted filter, you can't use any other filter, and some of them don't want to be nude-faced. So they prefer the filter, like the Instagram filter, and then unfortunately they can't put an invert over a filter. So then it's a mess up.
But then they should film on your normal phone camera roll and then put a filter on it.
Or turn it around. If you turn the phone around, and so you can't see yourself, but you line it up, then you'll be okay.
Yeah, it always baffled me why they've done that. I'm thinking, you're a book talker and you've got thousands of followers. Why do you put it around the wrong way? Anyway, yeah, so you do that and get a genuine review from them. And then you ask them if they want it, if you can share on social media. Say, yeah, and they'll amplify their content as well as yours. Then use it as an ad, just in exactly the same way. You post it organically first, see how well it does, and you post it as an ad. And this has worked really well for me. There was an Australian called Samara at the very beginning who'd done it for me, and she said, oh, I loved your book. And she was really kind of vibrant and kind of gregarious as well. I thought that would make a brilliant kind of ad. So I kind of posted it, told her I was going to do it, and she said, yeah, that's fine. And so those kind of ads, 308,000 clicks have generated and over £70,000 in royalties from just those kind of 7 ads.
Wow.
But the beautiful thing is you can do, if you don't want to write to these micro-influencers, you become the influencer. You review your own book and just say, got this brilliant book. It's about David Hunter, he's a witch from Glasgow, just discovered he's a witch, blah, 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 30 seconds. And you post that organically, get the social proof, use it as an ad.
Okay.
And people don't generally know it's you because they don't know you. So they just think you're a book reviewer. But you're being genuine, you're being honest, you're still
Yeah, you're just telling them about your book.
You're saying your own bit, exactly, yeah.
I really love this book I wrote.
I had to do a few videos for Blake for homework because I'm working with Blake this month on one of my series. And I had to do a few, and it did really open up my mind as to like things that you can do, you know, how and why, and like, so I might do that actually. I might make some videos for Shadow Magic and test him like that.
Do you know what else you can do as well? There's another way you can do it. They just say, these are the 5 books you need to read in urban fantasy just now. And you show 5 books, but the first book is your book. Because people remember the first and the last books. They don't remember the middle ones, but they remember the first and the last one. Or if you've got 7, you do your book 1 of your first series and book 1 of your second series, first and last, and all the others in between, genuine, because I've done that as well, and they work quite well as well. But you're getting reviews of other people, but your book is first and last as well. That's a good way to do it as well.
Yes. Okay. And you could, like, if you're targeting, let's say, Patricia Briggs fans, then you get a couple of Patricia Briggs books and her comps, like Ilona Andrews, whatever. And then the first one you slam down on the table is Patricia Briggs, then there's an Ilona Andrews, then there's a Jim Butcher, and then there you end with yours. And then people will be like, oh, I've never heard of that. If it's in the same kind of tier as the others, then I'll enjoy it. And that's a great way to borrow credibility, as Steve says.
Yeah, it is a really good way. It's brilliant.
Yeah, well, I haven't done it. I've just the idea.
I thought you'd done it.
Sitting on my to-do list.
Yeah, so there's that as well, because I think there's somebody called Cassie on TikTok. Literally all she does on her TikTok, she's grown it to 40,000 followers. It's just saying, this is a book you need to read this summer. And she holds her own book up. But she does, these are the 5 top books you need to read this summer. And she holds her own book up first. It's called Number 32. And then she does all these kind of other books as well. But that's all she does. That's her TikTok channel. You need to go and check her out. I'll send a link because she's brilliant as well. She's really nice. But that's all she does. And she's grown it and she's making money on one book.
That's amazing. And so simple. Crazy.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Wow.
So that's the borrowed credibility method. And this method is brilliant as well. This other one, this is the last one I'll talk about. The typing, I should have done the videos for these and showed you the videos as well.
This was also in your talk in Ireland, Steve, is that right? With the person typing while the voiceover was on, or the...
Yeah, so it's just basically what you're doing is you're just recording yourself typing, but you record you typing as well. So the typing noise is in the background. So you've got the kind of ASMR, which was a big thing a couple of years ago, but ASMRs would kind of make all the weird sound and people love it, like people eating crisps and stuff.
Crunchy keyboard, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's really good for this. Do
either of you know what ASMR stands for?
Asymmetric, oh shit, I can't remember the name.
So no, isn't it another satisfying moment repeated or something? That's what my kids told me it was.
I'm quickly looking at that.
They're like another satisfying moment repeated. I was like, okay.
Sorry, that's the wrong one.
Oh, you've gone into some different site.
Teddy porn. She's on teddy porn.
Yeah,
we can tell.
Teddy porn.
What is it? I'm going to tell my kids they failed.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
My kids' version is so much better.
Well, they say that it's a physical reaction to the sound, which I don't get with ASMR. I just think it sounds nice.
Yeah, there's something relaxing about it. It's like listening to the sound of rain. There's something very kind of immediately puts into a kind of relaxation response psychologically. And that's what the sound of the keyboard does as well. So you do these kind of 10 videos, record yourself for 20 seconds, but change your top or change your hairstyle or do something different so you're different in all the videos. Record 10 of these within the space of, 30 minutes. You could do it relatively very quickly. Done 10 videos, could have just changed my t-shirt and shirt. That's all done. And it literally took me 20 minutes, not even that. So you record these 10 videos and then you do on the videos, you put a text up to talk about your book. So this one, when you've written a cozy magical romance series about 7 Glasgow witches, awakening the powers, finding friendship, family, and navigating slow burn love, and wonder if anyone else craves Scottish magic too. That's it. That's over the course. And that's it. It's 13 seconds of that with music in the background, but the sound of you typing in the background as well.
Okay.
Music. And then at the very end of it, for the last 3 seconds, is your book that comes up. So you do the book. There's not much editing to do. There's not much involved in it.
Yes.
Post it
very cool.
organically.
Yeah.
See what it does well. And then once it's got some social proof, then you put some money behind it. And this one, since December, has had 1.5 million views,
Wow.
256 shares, 631 comments, 10,000 people have loved it
Amazing.
or liked it,
Oh.
kind of posted on it.
That's
It's just
amazing.
quick
And
and
it's just
easy.
simple.
Yeah, it's really, really
Yeah.
simple. It's just a quick way. And that one has produced 300% ROI. So it's
Okay.
a conversion rate of 5 to 7%. And that's on book one. So I was profitable on book
So-
one alone, not the LTV, just on book one.
Goodness, I dream of that kind of.
Oh, that would, but obviously it comes down and down the more you do it. It
Yeah.
does come down. But if you can get that on book one, you're golden.
Did you test a few and then take your winner from social media and turn it into an ad?
Yeah, so you just put on social media again. If it does
Okay.
well, you just put I've done the 10 videos in one ad, and I put it in
Okay.
10 different ads and test it that way.
Okay.
Or one ad set. You can do in one ad set the way Blake does it as
Yeah.
well, and do it that way, and just see what one wins, and just let them kind of battle each other. Yeah, because when
Okay.
one starts to come down and Facebook sees that, another one will kick in from that ad set. If you do the ad set way, if you do the ad way, it's a bit different, but you control your ad spend better that way as well. So yeah, it's good from doing that. So that's why I've done the 10 ads. And this one was clear, even though it's got a kind of spell mistake in it. It gets people talking about the spell mistake.
It also shows that you're human.
Exactly.
It's like-
Exactly.
Claude
But you
doesn't
get
make
more
spelling mistakes, so
You get more social
Yeah.
interaction as well because of the spell mistake.
Yes, they want to correct you.
yeah.
Exactly.
Everyone's
You're an
an
author and you don't know how to spell.
Exactly. It's not a good look.
Comment.
It's not a good
So
look,
someone-
but I
It
realised way after it, I thought, shit, I've spelled cozy wrong.
You should do Michael's method, Michael Cheney's method, wasn't it? And then you go comment on that and you say, I actually found that this brings people in as an indie author. It really helps to sell more books. And they'll be like,
Put food on
"Oh, I
the
didn't know
table.
that. I'll go."
Exactly. So
Yes,
well, I did do it on purpose, so it brings more people to.
Yeah, there we go.
No.
exactly.
So,
Okay, that's brilliant.
and the other one was what I've showed you is the ads for AI.
Oh, yes.
Showed you
yes.
those ones as well.
Are you
I
finding
think-
those have a good ROI or are they still too new?
They're still too new just now. Getting a lot of interaction, but
Yes.
not a lot of sales. Not a
Okay.
lot of sales
Okay.
at the moment. But I think it will come. Don't know if you've seen, Akita, they kind of books as well. There's somebody Sheena Bain or something. She's doing a lot of AI videos,
Oh, she,
but they're really quite amazing on those books. I don't know how she's getting the IP for that.
Oh,
or
wow.
how she's doing it. I don't know how that works. But her videos are getting like 100, 200,000 views. stuff
I
like
see them on TikTok.
you seen
They
them?
obviously, well, it's because it's very much what I read. So it comes up on my FYP. I see all these different videos with all these big books, mostly Sarah J. Maas and Fourth Wing. And then they'll be like, oh, we've got part 1, part 2, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, off you go. But they're so well done. They're so well done.
Brilliant. They're brilliant. And that's where the vertical videos is going. Just now you can do what's happening just now. It's $1 billion industry where they're making 60 episodes, 1-minute episodes of these books like Hackatar or
Yeah.
something like that. You get the first 10 for free and then you have to pay after that, pay a subscription or pay per kind of book or
Yes.
per series or whatever.
But you're right. I wonder
Huge.
how they're getting around the IP. I mean,
know.
surely they're not paying for.
Well, the way she's getting around it is she's just saying, I'm a digital creator. I'm not the owner, but you can sign up for my Patreon to get more spicy scenes from the books. But it's still not
okay,
her IP. I
okay.
don't know how she's doing that.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's how she's making money. But they're really good videos. And I
Okay.
think that's the way it's going.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some kind of loophole where if you're paying a subscription like Patreon, instead of buying an actual product from the person, then the IP is
Yes.
like different.
Yeah, the laws might be different.
Yeah, very interesting. At the conference in New Zealand, there were a lot of authors who were speaking about the vertical dramas and how
Oh, are they?
it's just taken off and how we can leverage that. But it's just it's a whole other thing. Like, so,
Yes. It really is another thing to add to your kind of
Yeah,
overwhelm.
it's huge.
And that's where I've been going, I think. But I just love it.
Yeah.
No. So we've been doing those storyboard videos with AI, and it is so nice where it is a transition and this happens and then that happens. There's a page of the one about going into the underground and meeting all the characters, and it looks so cool. And we do that on the American TikTok. And I must say they do well. Like they get a lot of saves, a lot of
Yeah.
They're great.
yeah, I think people do love stuff like that. It's definitely a big draw.
Yeah, well, it's going to be, I think, in a couple of years' time, people are not going to bother about AI anymore. It's just going to be a part of life. AI is part of life.
Yes.
And it is. I know it'll go that way. And so these type of videos are going to come more and more to the fore. And if you've got a video, imagine having somebody asking you, have you got a movie of your book? You just go, yeah, you can download it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Incredible. Yeah.
So
Wow.
I think that's the way it's going to go. I think that's the way I'm kind of looking just now about the kind of AI videos. I think it's just going to be amazing.
Amazing. You can walk so we can run, Steve. We're so grateful for your service.
Crawl
And then I'll be
there and then I
back.
can share it with you. Yeah.
Steve, do you have any more information about your possible Netflix production?
Yeah, so I'm writing, well, not writing, so I'm working with a screenwriter just now, Jessica Moon. She's done a couple of movies. She's working with somebody at who does the CSI kind of TV series. She's her kind of runner, not a runner, but she's kind of works with her production. So we kind of found each other on Instagram and she said, oh, I love your books. It'd be a brilliant TV series. And loads of people have said that. And I said, I don't know how to get into it. So she said, we could kind of work something out. We need to do a pitch deck first, which is basically a kind of slideshow of your whole book, kind of everything, the ethos behind it and the kind of themes behind it and stuff like that, everything behind it and why it would do well on TV and your kind of what other TV series have done well. So you do like 10 different pitch decks and we've just been working on them for ages. And we're now at the stage where we're writing the pilot episode. We're writing a pilot episode to pitch to companies because she knows lots of people in the industry. She was speaking to somebody last week and just saying, okay, you're at this stage, so we're writing the pilot episode just now and doing the beat sheet for it using, and there's a lot of crossover between film and books. You can learn a lot about film from books and vice versa, and how to write books from film as well, like kind of the hero's journey, Star Wars and stuff like that. It's all kind of from books. So it's brilliant, that crossover as well. I'm really interested in that. So we're kind of doing a pilot, writing it, but it takes years. Literally takes years. If you want to sell it to Netflix or the BBC, I would probably go for them because you can get rights forevermore for the rest of your life. Netflix is a one and done unless you go in kind of via a side route. So there's loads of things kind of going on there. But I think
That's so exciting.
it is exciting, but you just realise because I can sit down and write a book in 2 weeks, but this is taking like it's going to take 5 years. I'm going, well, this is dead slow. So it's not exciting enough for me.
Yeah.
But I'm still in the process. But yeah. But yeah, that's gone brilliant as well.
I hope that our editor puts a little record scratch there where you said I can write a book in 2 weeks. Can we please talk about that?
Yeah, well, that's the other thing as well. That was the other thing. So we were in Ireland again. That conference was just brilliant for loads of different reasons. It was really good. And kind of
Just rub it in. You want some salt, Jill? You want some salt?
But yeah, it was really good. I was speaking in the pub again. No porn this time, no porn. Speaking to Gary Ross Jordan, and he was asking me about my talk. He was just saying, what do you think I should do with this? So I was telling him stuff. I said, what kind of stuff do you write? I said, crime. I said, brilliant. How many books you written to get his LTV? He said, 52. What? 50? No, sorry, 90. He's written 90 books. I'm going, what? When did you start writing? He said, 2012, 2013. I said, you've written 90 books. How are you doing that? And he said, dictation. He said, I dictate my books and I do about 10,000 to 15,000 words a day. And I was speaking to Rachel Morton back in Ireland, the first Ireland kind of conference that I went to. I was speaking to her and she was talking about dictation, but I tried it for about 2 hours and I thought, this is not for me. But when I heard Gary Ross Jordan, something clicked. Speaking to Rob Radcliffe as well. And we were sitting in the pub together, we were having a pint together, and that's when Gary Ross Jordan came over. And something clicked and I thought, I'm going to have to do it this time. So I came home from Ireland and I thought, right, I'm going to try it. And you have to kind of plan the chapters out. I'm a discovery writer. I just sit down, write whatever comes from my fingertips. And I do a chapter, finish it, and I never check it again. I just send it to the editor once the book's finished. But with dictation, I had to kind of know where I was going with 3 chapters ahead. So I'd done the first one, and first day I wrote 7,000 words. I dictated 7,000 words, edited it, and that was my day. And I didn't feel exhausted like I normally would. with typing. That after a couple of days I got into it, I'd written 2 books and I got up to 11,000 words in one day, edited.
Wow.
And that's when I kind of took a break, going, oh, I've written 3 books in a month or something. I'm golden. I can start working on the AI stuff and just feel overwhelmed with everything else. So dictation is a huge game changer. Huge.
JT, you just used a fair amount of dictation with Bad, didn't you?
Yes. So I also, since Ireland, started dictating, and I use Whisperflow, which has changed my life. I use it in everything. And yeah, I mean, it's just so much faster. And I do sometimes worry that it changes my voice, because I know my voice that I'm typing is definitely my voice, and I don't know if my dictated voice is exactly the same. So I'm still a bit tentative about going like all out with dictation, because the most important thing for me is to be 100% happy with the actual product. And you know, it's not the speed. The speed is not everything, but at the same time, the more I do it, the more I think it is becoming more my voice. So
maybe it is that planning that you're missing, because we are pantsers. So maybe if you plan, it'll get a bit.
I'm a plotter.
Oh, you're a plotter.
Oh, you're a plotter.
Okay.
Right.
Rare breed.
I know.
Like a unicorn. Nobody does that, JT.
I have like an idea in my head of how the whole book is going to go, and then I kind of discovery write within that, which keeps it exciting. Okay. But like I know what's happening in a chapter before I start writing it, so that helps with dictation.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So I think I am going to speed up now because I'm getting used to it.
The one thing, so
I'm definitely one.
I'm kind of going out and about, kind of walking about, so I get my steps in as well, and I kind of put this on.
Oh, do you?
I've got this wee headset, so I look like a complete dickhead walking about Glasgow, talking to myself into this bloody phone.
Just the
That's the only downside to dictating. So my wife, she says, "Are you dicking about again?"
So, are you using Whisperflow? See,
so it doesn't work. This headset, for whatever reason, doesn't work with Whisperflow. So I record it into the recorder on my Samsung. Then I send it to Otter AI, which transcribes it and kind of puts all the commas in and stuff. Then I send it to Claude to clean it up into paragraphs and stuff like that. Don't change any words, clean it up, and then I'll go and edit it. And I do that a chapter at a time, unless I'm out walking about looking like a dickhead. And I come back and do the 3 chapters and it's done.
What do you pop it into? What is it? Author AI? The one that's okay. Author AI. No, I was just wondering, because I tried to do that when I was walking my dogs, and I dictated into Siri.
Oh no.
Getting back, I would sit there and have to try and figure out. And I used to tell myself, if it's a good idea, you won't forget it. If it's a good sentence, you won't forget it. Because Siri does. She is the worst of the worst of the worst. That's clever to do it into like the actual voice recorder, and then to have it translate.
Because the voice recorder, it doesn't lose the connection as well.
Yes,
lose your connection. With Whisperflow, sometimes when you're out and about, it can lose the connection.
Yes. And I'd be like, well, there goes like half an hour.
There goes a chapter. So it's really good. And I think Michael Cheney does that as well. Because he came back from Ireland and we were talking. I said, oh, this could be good. And he was like, oh, I don't know if I should do it. And he wrote kind of 50,000 words in a week. Just doing it that way as well.
Definitely.
His productivity shot through the roof.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Crazy. Tom Donnelly also does dictation.
That's right.
He's like you guys, out and about, walking on the beach while he dictates. That's a step.
That would be so nice.
It will be nice, but I still find it hard to dictate like when I'm like in a quiet room. So I think I need to just graduate slowly, because I can't imagine dictating like out in the wild. No way. But maybe I'll get there. But
I think a good tip that I've kind of learned is, you know, you're talking about voice, Janita, is get one chapter and just dictate that chapter that you've already written in the past. So you get back into your own voice, back into your own head. And that might be a good way to get into your head if you're kind of worried about that. That could be a good way to do it.
Thank you. That's great. Yeah, that's a really good tip.
So that's been as a game changer. But the only thing is, it's a game changer in that because you do so much, you go on to other stuff that you shouldn't really be doing. You should just keep on writing. Like the AI stuff, I'm kind of big into that just now. And I should keep on the writing and just make hay while the sun shines just now and write another 20 books and do the dictation, do that way and just start advertising them. And then I can just sit back.
Absolutely. But do you think you would be able to write more than you're actually writing? Because it does take a lot of mental energy to write a novel. And like, do you just have like all this story always in your head that you could just write that many words? Like, could you double your word count if you put more time into it? Or does your brain need a rest and to just like think about things?
No, I think because, well, before I was just sitting down and typing, and I was coming out and I was getting a good 3,000-4,000 words done a day, just typing alone. And just because I've got all these ideas all the time. The only problem was trying to record the ideas and put them somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the big issue I had.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think with dictation, the mental energy is nowhere near as much as the mental energy sitting down and typing for some reason, which is really weird. I don't feel exhausted after 10,000 words of dictation, but I do feel exhausted after 10,000 words of typing,
Okay. Very
which
interesting.
is weird.
I wonder if that depends on your personality or if it is just a brain resource thing. Delport, do you feel tired after typing versus dictating, or have you not done enough dictation to know?
No, when I used to walk the dog, I used to dictate. I think I could probably do that much longer than typing.
Yeah.
I think typing's using two senses, right? Touch and sight, and whereas dictating, you're just speaking, right? You just, I don't know. Maybe it's just sensory overload.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be something to do with that.
Yeah.
But
Or
it's
eye
weird.
strain. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think another interesting thing is what you said, Steve, like you get, not you, everyone gets lost in all the different things that are available to us.
Yeah.
And how important it is to put your brain and your energy where you are getting the most results, which I'm always trying to do, but it's easier said than done.
It's really difficult if you can find kind of good people. Like Steve Higgs he's got his author agency now, and I kind of met Emily down in London. She's brilliant. She was amazing. And the thing about Steve Higgs' agency and what Emily was saying is she's saying this is what Steve Higgs is doing. I didn't really know, do you know about the libraries, getting your book into kind of libraries in the US and stuff like that? So I didn't really know I knew there was one over here called PLR, where you get royalties from kind of libraries and stuff for the UK. But for America, I didn't know how to do that. And you do it through Draft to Digital. So I just said, could you do that? She said, yeah, just send me over the stuff and I'll do it. And she'll just charge kind of per hour. So I handed over all the stuff. This is how you do it. And so you're allowed to put your ebooks into the American libraries now. And it doesn't affect kind of Kindle at all. Amazon just came out with that a couple of months ago. So a lot of people are doing that, and it's already kind of bringing up $100, $200 a month just for printing to the libraries, which is brilliant.
We'd like to take a quick break to tell you about our sponsor, Scribe Shadow.
If you're an indie author, you already know that publishing a book is only part of the journey. Reaching readers in new markets is where things get really exciting, but translations have traditionally been expensive, time-consuming, and honestly, a little overwhelming. Which is why JT and I both use Scribe Shadow. We originally started using it for our translations, and it quickly became one of the tools we can't live without. Personally, I started translating my books in May last year, and my income skyrocketed. Scribe Shadow saves us time, the workflow is simple, and best of all, it's affordable. It's made book translations accessible for indie authors, and in just minutes, you can translate your novels into multiple languages with high-quality results, which opens the door to exploring relationships with readers all around the world.
What we really appreciate is that Scribe Shadow understands indie authors because it was built by people from the indie publishing space. This isn't a massive faceless corporation. It's a small family-run team that understands the realities of self-publishing, tight budgets, and wearing 20 different hats at once. They also offer things like cover creation, audiobook translation, and a straightforward credit system that keeps the whole process simple and affordable. Importantly, you always keep full rights to your work, and your books are never used to train AI. So if you've been thinking about expanding into foreign markets, or you just want tools that genuinely make your author business easier to run, check out Scribe Shadow. It's become a really valuable part of our workflow, and we're genuinely happy to recommend it. If you'd like to try Scribe Shadow, we have a special code for you. You can get 30% discounts. It is Pen and Prosper 30. You can use that at checkout.
Perfect. And let's get back to our episode.
So yeah, if you can find good people like that, I've got another brilliant assistant, Emmett, that we're just I'm helping her do the kind of translation side of things.
Oh, great.
So using Scribe Shadow and kind of part of James Blatch's kind of method.
Okay.
We're just doing a style sheet from James Blatch, not the full thing, because he does it chapter by chapter.
Yes.
And it takes 10, 12 hours to do one book. It's just not a good use of time, I don't think. Well, it is, because you're going to get good quality translation. But if you do the style sheet alone and put that into Scribe Shadow,
Yes.
that's a really good way of doing it. So I've kind of shown Laurie how to do that.
Brilliant.
And she's now going to do all the translations for the books, because that was a big thing in my head. I'm saying I'm missing out
Yes.
on all this kind of money. because Germany is doing quite good with their audiobooks. It's doing amazing just now.
Oh, so you've got audiobooks in German.
Yeah. So I've got it
Oh.
in German as well. So you just put it on ACX,
Yes.
acx.com. You just audition people and you just listen to them kind of speaking in German.
No idea what they're saying, but he
Right.
sounds good.
I haven't a clue. They
Yeah.
sound quite nice. So I got a German narrator that way, and we just do 50-50 because I'm thinking you could pay for it up front and do a per finished hour for the audiobook, which is $300-400 per finished hour. So that would be a kind of lot of money. It'd be about, I don't know, it'd be a hell of a lot of money anyway to do that. But if you do 50-50, there's no energy expenditure from you. She's doing all the work. She's uploading it.
Yeah.
You still get half the money. And so from Germany alone, I think it's probably about £500-600 just now.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not advertising yet.
Oh, that is absolutely
Oh,
brilliant.
wow.
So I'm not advertising at all. But I need to get all the other translations done so I can start advertising properly
Yes.
to Germany. And that's when I know the books will come up. So I've got Italian, French, Spanish, and something else. Four languages just now. So I'll get them up on audiobook because the audiobooks are just every year it's going up and up and up.
Yeah.
So everybody should have their audiobooks out there as well, definitely.
So I'm assuming Germany is your best performing translation. What's next?
Spain. Spanish is doing okay. Yeah, Spanish is doing okay. But again, it's with the advertising. And I had a problem with somebody left a review and just saying, yeah, it's good. The story's good, but the translation is terrible. And I thought, oh, shit, I'm going to have to redo all of these again and get them kind of proofread by a Spanish proofreader. So I went on to Upwork and got a Spanish proofreader and an Italian proofreader. And I left the French and German ones because they were kind of translated by humans in the beginning.
Okay.
The first 4 or 5 books, and then I got kind of AI to do it. But the German ones, I got to do the narrator kind of proofread them for me. She said, actually, Scribe Shadow is really good. There's not many mistakes in Scribe Shadow for German. So they were good as is.
Brilliant.
And the other ones are to get proofread. So yeah, I'm going to concentrate on those 4 countries because when Scribe Shadow came out, I thought, I'm going to do every single country in the
Yeah,
world,
same.
Japanese, Dutch and everything. I thought, oh no.
Yeah, JT too. I remember you were like, I'm going to do
Were you the
this,
same?
No, I wanted to do Japanese. I was desperate to do Japanese.
Yeah, so was I, just to see what
Yeah.
Japanese looked like, to see what it was like. And then I thought, oh, I'll do the Arabic version as well. I'll do all that. I'm going, what the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
It's mental. It's mental. But I think we're overachievers. I think all of us, definitely.
I had no such plans. I was like, 3 languages, I'm good.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
think-
also because of my ad budget. I'm hamstrung by my ad budget. So I was like, I can't make all these books if I can't market them. So just
Yeah.
slowly.
the mental bandwidth, right? Like
Yeah.
I could definitely have done more languages, but it's just you've got to market them. You've got to do those ads in every single marketplace.
Right,
You've
I
got to
know.
watch them. Like, are they actually making money, or they're just a leaky bucket for your Facebook ad spend, which you could rather be spending on
Yeah.
the US and improving your rank there. So
But what you can do, if you use the type and trans method, all you need to do is translate that text on the front. Everything else stays the same. Every single thing stays. So you can do that for Spanish, Italian, French, German.
brilliant.
And that's all you're doing. So if that's all you've done, and that's the only ads you've done, that'd be brilliant. So you don't need to do your image ads. You don't need to look at that. Just do those trans videos. It'd be brilliant.
Very clever. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Now I know why
Sneaky.
Steve makes the big bucks. Okay, guys, shame. We've been speaking for almost 2 hours.
Jesus.
Sorry for taking so much of your time, Steve.
No, not at all.
Absolutely
Not at all.
fine.
okay.
I thought it was going to be
You know,
half an
listen,
hour or something. I'm going, holy
like,
shit. I should have brought a meal up as well.
Blake still holds the record. Blake
know,
still
I-
holds the record.
I wondered if I'll go 3 hours and try and be. I don't think that was brilliant, by the way. That was a
Wasn't
brilliant
it
set of
amazing?
interviews. It was excellent. Because I spoke to
Sure.
Blake after it because I thought, oh shit, I wrote him again. So we jumped on a call after that. But that was such a brilliant interview. Really good.
It was a wonderful
It was. Yeah, flip. My brain though,
So
and it's
helpful.
a real thing. Like after an episode like that, like I'm learning so much. I'm taking my notes, and my brain actually hurts after. Like it's like it's talk about overwhelm. It's just this like information overload, and like I get like I'm gonna do that. No, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, no, it's systematic. Be
that's what I was like.
systematic. Breathe. So I have a tab on to help you with that overwhelm on my Kanban board now, JT, because I have a digital one. I've moved a whole list to the very, very end. So I've got to do, doing, and done. And then I've got a list that says future me. And it's just to get stuff out of my head. I put it on there and I know I'm not doing this, but I'm just not doing this now because otherwise I'm trying to do everything.
Yes.
So a future
you'll
me board is
find-
always
Wow.
good.
You'll find a lot of that future me stuff will probably fall away because you'll realize it's
Yeah.
actually probably not
Actually,
that
not that important.
You don't need to do the Japanese translation.
Yeah, yeah. So it doesn't,
Japanese
so it doesn't go
audiobook.
on my to-do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going on this because my to-do list just looks so long and I feel so overwhelmed. And I'm like,
No.
nope, that's a future you problem.
Brilliant. I love that. I love that.
We're having
Yeah.
Blake Hudson on again soon, which will be great. And this time I'm going to press him to be more practical because he was excellent in teaching us all the concepts behind how he does it, especially the psychology of ads and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And now I think the next step is how do you actually put it into practice?
It's taken me a year and I still feel like Facebook ads is so foreign. It's like such a foreign language. I open my dashboard and I'm like, whoa. And I remember when I first started running them, it was just so unfamiliar. Everything is so unfamiliar. And I
No, it
couldn't,
really is.
JT, I got myself into such a spin the one day. And JT was like, Delport, breathe. You're not even on the right page. Because I was like, there's no audience option. I was like, I actually was getting quite weepy because I was like, I can't do
yeah.
this. I don't know what I'm doing. And she's like, I can hear that you're spinning. Just breathe. So I think for some people, it's hugely overwhelming when you
It's
start. So a
huge.
step by
It is.
step is so helpful.
Yeah. Even if you're doing one ad, because I've said to somebody the
Yes.
other day, if you just do one ad,
This
don't
one.
do anything else, just one. Don't try and do an ad
Just
set
one.
with 10 different ads. One ad and put £2 a day behind it.
Mm.
And you won't feel
Yeah.
overwhelmed, but you get used to the platform, get used to how
Yes.
Facebook looks, and that's all you need to do.
Yes.
Do not do anything else.
Yeah.
Because she was
Yes.
feeling, she says, I can't do it. Just what you were saying, Melissa.
Yeah.
Just one ad, that's it. Just do one wee ad, just to get used to the platform.
Then before you know it, you become totally addicted. And like I
Oh,
love
yeah.
doing my own Facebook ads. It's like gambling for me. It's like I
I
think
know.
this one's gonna win. I think
How
this
much
one's
have I
gonna
made
make money. Like wake up in the morning,
Everyone.
first thing I do is check my Facebook ads. Never mind like the money I made overnight, the revenue.
That's family, because brilliant.
Okay,
Okay.
Delport, is there anything you want to ask Steve before we let him go?
No, I'm very happy. I'm going to try all these things for my growth. I really want to grow because I just hit 500 yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
100
Oh,
followers.
well done.
Woo!
Well done.
It's so frustrating because I had it was nowhere near 3 million. I think I had 3,500, but I lost it. And I feel like, but at the same time, I think it's a good thing because I think that page was a lot of friends and family and like random friends and family inviting people. Whereas this is more actual readers.
Yeah.
So,
Because
but
it's
I'm
points.
I'm definitely going to try these typing videos and videos of me just saying, stop scrolling or yeah. Do you know what I really, JT, is you did a video once on TikTok where you were like, and I watched it so many times. I loved it. You were like, imagine and you were like, and you did these short little hooks and you were like,
yeah.
imagine a and I was like, that is so smart. Like I really enjoyed that video. So I'm going to try and make some of those too. Like talk about my book in a way of like that. Yeah. Like hooky vibe.
But I think even asking yourself a different question, just saying, how could I entice more readers to become a part of my community, as in to get them to interact? Well, you want them to interact with the video. So if you can kind of approach it in such a way as that they're going to ask you questions, or they're going to want to know more about what you're doing, then that would be the way to think about it. And doing what you were doing, Jeanette, as well is perfect.
Yeah. I don't think I have enough CTA posts at all.
Yeah.
I never ask people to comment or question, or it's just like throwing stuff out. So I do need to do that as well.
Anything to increase engagement. Hey, that's the name.
Definitely, yeah. It's all about the community.
Yeah. Steve, one last question from me. So since the Facebook Andromeda debacle and everyone's reads are down apparently and Facebook ads aren't working and blah, 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 some people are still making it work. Do you have any learnings since Andromeda has come into play, and how are you doing with Facebook ads in the last few months?
Last few months have definitely gone down. I was saying probably 100% ROI on ads before. And I'm probably down to about 20-30% now, which is a huge drop, but I'm still seeing loads of kind of sales on my audiobooks, and I don't advertise to them at all. Okay. So the advertising is still helping, but on the side, it's still helping with the audiobooks 100%. But I think there's always going to be changes with the algorithms. There has been, ever since I started back in 2012, it's always changing. This is the next update, it's going to kill everybody. And it's not. You just keep on experimenting and seeing what works in this kind of environment, and you'll find something that works, and then you get people asking, how are you doing that? That'll work for a year, and then something change again. And you just keep experimenting, because this is about, we are creative people, but we're not necessarily, I think a lot of authors think I'll do the ads and I'll let it run and it'll just run by itself.
Yeah.
But we'll have to constantly kind of think about other creative ways to do it.
Yeah.
And I love creating as well. It's a part of the whole creation process.
Yeah.
So if you can constantly experiment, type in trans videos, doing kind of wee cartoon videos and stuff, they're all experiments. That's all it is. One hits.
Yeah.
You're golden.
And it keeps things exciting and fun.
It does. It does. Yeah, it does.
Oh no, Facebook's changed again. Oh my God. Okay, fine.
I
I'll
know.
have
You
fun.
don't want to kill yourself.
Bloody hell.
Nightmare.
Okay, Steve, if anyone wants to sign up for your Substack, what is it called?
Yeah, so it's called Indie Author Secrets.
Indie Author
That's
Secrets.
the paid Substack. You can join the other Substack but as part of the main. I don't know why I've done it this way. So I've got a main subscriber group for the subscribe for the books if they're interested. But then there's a paid version underneath that somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know how I've done it, but it's called Indie Author Secrets, and you can sign up. It's £5 a month. And it's an in-depth article every 1 or 2 weeks. About how to get more sales, and it's specifically how to do all this kind of stuff that I've been talking about.
Brilliant. So much value there. It's amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And also thank you for all the subscribers you send over to the Pen and Prosper Substack, because every day I'm seeing subscribers recommended by
coming in.
So
brilliant.
Thank you so much.
Yes, it shows. It says recommendation from an. Oh,
Excellent. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's just about paying it forward, and that's just I think that's all it is, because I've gone so much from yours, even kind of Blake Hudson and Rob's kind of video the other day as well, kind of with Amazon. It's just brilliant. And what you do, you're very undersubscribed, and you should have a lot more subscribers on your YouTube channel. And I know you've got the podcast has grown in that, but the YouTube channel is brilliant as well. I love it.
Thank
just
you.
interaction between you two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's because of great guests like you. Because between us, I mean, we don't have much of a draw card, but when people like you come on, it's really
that's not true at all. Personalities just sail it alone.
He means me. He means me.
I know. You didn't have to point it out, Delport. Thanks again, Steve. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yes,
you as well,
and thank you.
And we'll chat soon. I'll see you in London.
Yeah, no, I won't. I'm going on holiday with the grandkids next week, so I'm not going to go down to London.
Okay, I'll take notes for you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Right.
Okay. Before we go, we'd like to say a huge thank you to our paid sponsor, Vellum, the book formatting software that we could not live without. If you would like to try Vellum and let them know that we sent you, please visit tryvellum.com/pen and prosper.